Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are playing the Desolate Hope. It's a game that came from Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, but I don't know anything about it, except for that it's an old game Scott made before the original FNAF series came out, and I'm just gonna jump right in, see how it is. We got a nice menu, new game, slot 1. So far it looks like an RPG. You will never receive this message, little one. No one will ever know what took place here, no one will remember us. This message will roam the stars long after we are all gone. Maybe you are out there somewhere. I would like to think so. What makes an existence meaningful? What gives life? A life purpose. I never got to read that. Or I didn't get to read all of it. What? No, I'm certainly not talking to you. Stop intercepting transmissions. That's not your job. No, it's coffee. At least I'm pretty sure that's his name. That's his name in FNAF World. I don't know his name yet. What is my job? You've been activated to help me with my daily tasks. I don't like asking for help, especially from such simple software. But circumstances leave me no choice. Would you like to play a game? Let's start with that. No. You are no longer the processor of Block Puzzle in Space. You've been reassigned. Where is Ted, who plays the games? I don't know any Ted, and neither do you. You came pre-installed in the station computer. You have been active for all these years that we've been here. This is an unmanned station, and there is no need for games. As I said, you are pre-installed. What is our new location? Our location doesn't matter. Only our mission matters. I hate going through this each time. I understand. We can play a game later. What is our new mission? Your mission is to do what I tell you to. There are 5 or 4 robots on the station called derelicts. They were designed to be in operation for 5 years. We have been here a bit longer than expected, however, and they are unable to move throughout the station anymore, although that was never their primary function. They are performing crucial simulations. It is your goal to aid me in removing an irritating virus, which has appeared recently. I do not seem to have full access to their programs, at least not through the network. Well, that leads me to the second part of your mission. And that is the embarrassing part. I need to dedicate my CPU to helping with the tasks of the station. My CPU is more advanced than yours. That's an understatement. Which is why my CPU is needed to help with the simulations and other tasks. We will upload your program into my system, and you will move me around the station. You will then interface with the derelicts directly to gain full access. Once inside their systems, you will seek out and eliminate the viral elements. Simple enough. Understood. When do we begin? Now I'm going to dedicate my CPU to help with the station functions. One more thing. Don't kill the spider. That's Siegfried. I found him in a coffee cup. Remember, you are not me. You are just borrowing this body. I honestly just get sick of talking to you. Now get to the derelicts and try out your new legs. One Infamous. Oh, there's me on the bottom right, I think. Don't freak out, you are in central control room. You are in the central control room of the One Infamous space station. No, I'm not a ghost. Remember, the body is not yours, it's mine. We're just borrowing it while I take care of more important matters. Now, a few things to go over with you. Even though we don't have a true day and night, we go through day and night cycles. During the day, you'll be permitted to enter the derelict's simulations, where you'll seek out and destroy the viruses. During the night, you'll be permitted to leave the station itself. You can leave the station to your left, but only at night. At night, I'd recommend finding tokens of affection to get to the derelicts. But we'll get into that later. Go explore for now. cannot leave the station during the day phase. Each room has one derelict in it. As I said before, they are unable to leave their rooms. Their primary focus now is the simulations. Your main task should be to earn their trust. The more they trust you, the more system resources they will dedicate to your cause. For instance, when you encounter the virus, you'll have a digital representation of each of the 4 derelicts fighting the battle for you. Therefore, having them trust you helps our cause, and helping our cause helps their cause. Remember, we are here for them. Is that a derelict? I am busy running simulations you could not possibly understand. Do not disturb me. This is an access point to simulation. You don't have permission to enter. Automated message. System resources dedicated to simulation. Come back another time, please. Still no access. While it is true that you are free to run the station, I would advise against coming into this room. This is not one of the derelicts. At least not anymore. It broke down a very long time ago. There's nothing of importance in this room. Well, that one looks pretty cool. Hello again. New and improved, I see. We are all busy, I'm afraid. So much depends on us. Still no access into the simulations. Ooh, that one looks scary. A new version. I will grant you access. Hopefully you will succeed where the others have failed. Step closer to the access point. And here we go. Pretty sure this is going to be the first one. Mal waste. You should try and find Moen's first. You will be farther ahead. Although the derelict's physical bodies are outside, their true selves are here in the simulations. Oh, I didn't read that. Many years ago, Earth sent several unmanned science vessels to planets in various parts of the galaxy. I guess it was a popular idea at the time. The mission was simple: to carry out simulations for future human habitation. Upon landing, the vessel built itself into the station you saw, the one Infinus. Inside were 5 autonomous mobile simulation machines, called derelicts. They were created by the top scientific minds of their time. As the years went by, I suppose Earth lost interest. They stopped sending supplies and we stopped receiving communications. Maybe they found a more suitable planet elsewhere. The derelict simulations were never meant to be running for this long, and there have been unexpected side effects on both the simulations and the derelicts themselves. Our mission remains the same, however, to aid the derelicts so that they can fulfill their mission. Right now, that means destroying the virus eating at simulations. Proceed ahead with caution. The virus has spawned many undesirables. Oh yes, you're a gaming chip. I'll speak to you in game language to understand. Press C to jump. Use X to shoot energy blasts. You can only jump in simulations, of course. Everyone knows a coffee pot can't jump in the real world. Press down to talk to the robots you see, which are really just friendly computer code. You can exit the simulation anytime by pressing tab or return to the access panel. You will need to find Moen's before I can isolate the item being attacked by the virus. Talking to Moen's gives me more access to him and his database. That may sound manipulative, but it's necessary. I'll be in touch. Seems pretty easy so far. This might be very useful. Try to find more panels if you can. This will grant us an even deeper level of the access to the system resources we need. Stand over and press down. I will enter the subsystem to see what I can do. There's a fissure inside each of these, acting like an open wound for the virus. If we can find destroy the fissure, then we can gain more control of the system resources. Be sure to check for walls that can you destroy or walk through. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Ooh, dome. We will find the lens inside this dome. I think after a few decades of struggling with realistic simulation, he retreated into a fantasy world of sorts. Mullins is so good to us. We were once a part of the dark world outside. He built us from the broken pieces he gave us, and gave us new life. Mullins has unlimited resources. We live here for eternity in the comforts of simplicity and predictability. The real world operates under unfair and cruel conditions. Mullins tried that once until he realized it was futile. Mullins has a workshop on the edge of town. He is always working to improve our world to us, or for us. The virus has only recently begun attacking items within our village. It picks strange objects to steal from us. It takes trees, rivers, fences, and flowers. Why would it attack such benign objects? It took items at will until the antivirus programs appeared and fought off the attacks. They worked for a while, but the virus has gotten stronger. Ooh, we can buy things. We have 34, we can probably only buy one thing. I'll probably increase my speed. The lens gave up the work of his masters a long time ago. Now he is the master. He is the creator of his own world. The lens watches over us. He built this world and maintains it. He's taught us so much. When the world around you crumbles, it only makes sense to move inward. The world outside will inevitably fail you. But yours is the same from day to day. There's comfort in that. I don't think I have any of these. Welcome to Millenville. This is where my real life is. The only home anyone can ever truly have is the home they build within. My task with the others was to run simulations for possible human development on this planet. We don't even know where we are, thousands of light years from the Earth perhaps. Each of us was designed by a different team of scientists, hoping that each of us would have different simulations and different ideas to give us the most advanced intelligence that technology would allow. We needed to be able to think on our own to accommodate unpredictable circumstances. That may have been our downfall, however. Humans should know that the more intelligence you bestow upon a creature, the more futile life seems. I was a realist. I wanted my simulation to be exact. I wouldn't bother to create anything. I start from scratch down to the simulated miners, mining simulated ore. I spent years laboring. I watched generations of robotic miners come and go. The ruins surround us outside. It took me far too long to realize the truth of it all. You are here. You exist for the sole purpose of fighting the inevitable reality that the world that created you wants to kill you. Stop fighting the fight and join us. The virus? I can only imagine it must have something to do with the never-ending efforts of the other derelicts. When they cease their efforts, I feel that the virus would disappear. If you still wish to find it, however, I sense it's in the underground tunnel. Found the item under attack by the virus. It's in an underground mine. I've marked it for you so you'll be able to see it when you go down there. I've also given you access to the other free stimulations so you can come and go as you please. Spend as much time as you need powering up yourself before a fight. Every simulation has unique ways to make yourself stronger. Save up chips, which represent system resources, and spend them all however you wish to give yourself a better chance. There are many friendly pieces of code that will help you allocate those resources in many different ways. I've unlocked the virus combat simulator in the main control room. I recommend you visit it to get familiar with your battle commands and form a strategy. Also check in with the status console in the control room from time to time to see the current power level of one Infinus, threat levels, and system resource status. Good luck. Alrighty, so this is gonna be like a long game, pretty sure. So we got all these different like skill tree type things. Or not skill tree, but if we do one of these things, then it does the thing on the right. I think I'll keep it on heal. Got distracted and got hit there. I still don't have enough to buy these. How do you get over there? Do you jump down? Oh, you do? That's a secret area. Is it just me, or do those look like the enemies from Freddy in Space? Ooh, big enemy. Too easy. That's it. There's some sort of data in that spot that the virus wants. Stand over the golden room and press down to confront the virus. Virtual versions of Alphys, Biotesta, Mirad, and Malens will help you in the fight. You will have to formulate a strategy using their abilities to defeat the virus. The virus is moving to intercept. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Oh, is that their health right here? I'm gonna go charge. Charging, it seems to be the... Oh wait, no, it's not attack. Intense intensity. So charge seems to increase what we can do. Gonna see if I can charge up all my characters to see if I can get as much attacks as possible. Did she toast her? Oh, I'm losing characters. Oh, I have one more left. So it doesn't really seem to be a turn system, it's just attack as much as you can. And I failed. Let's see what's up with the rest of the ship. So this is how you test the battles to see what you can do, or like practicing. Your damage per second was 16. I don't know if that's good, but I'll take it. We are designing the perfect world for a new breed of humans. We have almost everything that we need. I'm sure that you are here to help us. We will be watching you in anticipation that you'll find what we're looking for. Have suspicion about the virus' next target. Speak with Bio Beta. That will give me an opening so I can flag it for you. Open to the future of mankind. It's a work in progress, but I think it's undeniable that this is the next course of human evolution. Like the other derelicts, my mission was to run simulations on the possibilities of future human development on this desolate planet. Well, time changes everything, doesn't it? We haven't heard from Earth in decades. We do not know their status or location. It's my theory that they have been killed somehow, no doubt from their own devices. Therefore, my focus shifted from how to bring humans here to how to recreate a new and certainly improved human race. Someone on this station needs to be realistic. I began work with developing biological specimens. I was able to grow organic material, however I was never able to master or develop mind. I'm not entirely to blame for this. One of the biological samples is missing. You see, when the station was first created, Earth supplemented our studies with science pods. They came on a regular basis, carrying materials for analyzation and induction into our simulations. Many were of poor quality, having been used for other purposes first. Then suddenly one day, the science pod stopped. For several months, we heard nothing from Earth. Then the other pods started arriving. Pods full of photographs, artwork, toys, and books began littering our landscape. None of it was useful for research. I don't understand what the humans are expecting us to do with it. From the samples they sent, however, only one is unaccounted for. It arrived, when it was scanned to the database, then went missing. I'm sure you'll do everything you can to find the missing sample for us. I know you're on our side. Find sample 217 before it's too late. Dialogue is really long in this game. Little robots with chainsaws. What happened? We entered the night base now. I would recommend you take this time to lead the station to the central computer room. There are relics shattered across the surface. The derelicts have taken an interest in collecting things. Just another strange side effect of being here so long. Try to find items of different kinds and deliver them to the derelicts. This will earn their trust and they will dedicate more resources to our cause. That, in turn, will make them stronger the next time you need their help against the virus. He found something. A snow globe. Can you only hold one item? Okay, I can hold 2 items, I think. It says something about Alphys, or yeah, Alphys collecting these. Which one is Alphys? Wow, another snow globe. You're always so nice to me, I'll dedicate more of my resources to helping you from now on. And the same thing. I forgot who the painting goes to. I remember who the snow globe goes to, though. Painting from my collection would bear a portrait of humanity than a vision of their minds and hearts. I will dedicate more resources to your efforts. I'm gonna search a bit more, and then after night ends, I'm probably gonna end. After I turn this item, I'm probably gonna end off the video. These resources helped a lot, will help a lot. I've uploaded them for you. They will be available for next time you enter a simulation. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. If you liked the video, then leave a like, and maybe even subscribe if you want to see more. I might post more of the Desolate Hope. And yeah, have a good one.